back to the beginning of another week. It's week 24 and it is hot. This week is going to be hot. I had to wait till later on in the evening. It's 8 o'clock right now and it's still hot. So this is just gonna be a quick one. I did get a bunch of stuff done this week before the heat wave hit, which it came in today. But we have like 2 weeks of just like persistent heat. So I'm not sure that I'm going to be doing much outside over the next couple of weeks, but we'll see what happens. But I'm going to take you around and show you what I did get done up to now, and we'll just take it from there. Okay, so as usual, we are up in the garden where honestly nothing happened. I'm just letting things grow. I'm keeping things watered. We are starting our second heat wave of the year, so it is what it is. I did get around to installing scare tape in the chicken space, and the reason for that is because I have this bird netting that protects my chickens from predators. However, we've been having problems with birds getting stuck in it. Not a lot of problems, but last year we had one bird that got stuck, and then this year we actually had a woodpecker that got stuck, and I really don't like it when that happens. So I finally prioritized getting all the scare tape up, and it seems to be working. I mean, we're just going to kind of wait and see what happens, but hopefully it does its job and it scares the birds away. The chickens don't seem to mind. Like, the chickens are still, you know, doing their chicken thing. But yeah, hopefully wild birds will stop getting stuck. Out in the garden, things are just growing, which is great. It is very hot. I need to get out here and water. But the shallots are definitely starting to die back. So if I take a look in here, they're definitely getting to a point where they're looking pretty crispy. I'm pretty sure this next like 2 weeks of heat are gonna like crisp them right up. So those will probably get pulled sometime soon. Most of the things out there are doing well. I did get my replacement blades for my lawnmower, but I haven't done that yet, and I don't know when I'm going to do it with the heat that we're going to have. I reworked what I'm calling the chicken lobby. So that's sort of exciting. It looks really nice with the new mulch, and I'm planning on doing a little bit of planting right in there. I'm probably going to actually put a very small fig tree into this container, and then I'll plant some stuff in this little space that I created. So that's looking very nice. This Apios americana is growing up the side, which is offering the chickens some shade. But we did also get the shade cloth on. So now we have the clear tarp for the rain protection, and we have the sunshade for some more sun protection. However, they still very much prefer kind of hanging up under that bench up there. So at least they have options, and that's important. Randomly, I decided to start reworking this space as well. I had gotten my mother-in-law's rhododendron planted, and then decided that I wanted to start working on cleaning the rocks that were here. And then that kind of continued on. So I got up to here to clear out the rocks. I don't technically have quite enough rocks, but we do have a pile of little rocks that were left over from this alley space that are up there. So I'll probably go ahead, and I've been using my new sieve, and this thing actually fits perfectly into this container. So that way I can just throw the rocks in there, scrape them around, get all the dirt off, and that's what I've been doing here. So my idea is that I have the barrel there. I actually want to add another barrel here, put in a rose, a climbing rose, and then have an arch come up in this space. So that's kind of the plan. And then all of the dirt that I've been pulling out of that space, I've actually been coming over here and I've been putting in cardboard and a first layer of dirt. And my idea behind that is mainly to just like insulate the bottom because it's concrete. It does get direct sun a few times a day, but and I need to fill it with something, so why not put some cardboard down and fill it with dirt. So that's what I've been doing. I did manage to get all the way down to this one. So that's not too bad. There's 3 more that don't have anything, but we are getting there. And then the idea is that I will get the rest of the dirt from this center section because it kind of like goes and there's like a little hump here and it's not very smooth. So I'm going to kind of scrape a decent amount off this space to kind of make it a more smooth slope. The rocks will go that way, the dirt will go that way, and I think it'll look nice. And then this is the half wine barrel that I'll be using for that project. So that's that. And if I walk down here, my rose toppled over. I do need to plant that. I need to water it because it's gonna really suffer during the heat. The wisteria, I did get around to starting to take it down. So I got up there, I got it to about here. And I need to pull it back some more. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave part of it as like a structural thing to help with the new one. And honestly, we're not even sure if we're going to leave the new ones. So I have these new suckers that I've kind of started training up. But ultimately, Francis is a little concerned about the root system that wisterias have. And potential damage coming into here. I think they may have actually replaced that with this giant metal thing to prevent the roots from damaging it, but he may decide that we're going to take this out completely. We haven't decided yet, so that's coming. I haven't done any more work on the willow over there. But Francis did come out and help me get the chains off. So our tree up here now has straps instead of chains, and he did actually like pull the chains out of the tree. So there is no metal that remains up there. The straps are in. I'm waiting for my carabiners and then I'll be able to put my chair up there. So that's the plan. And yeah, I think that's about it for this week. Again, we're expecting a lot of heat. So I'm not sure what we're going to do, what I'm going to be doing for this next week. But I will leave you with the corn. And if we zoom way in, I'll leave you with the horses. And right now I don't see their babies, but I might throw up a photo of them and their babies. There are 2 baby horses over there, so they've been fun to watch. And yeah, I think that is about it for this week. I hope you all had a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.